Hello Israel, it's me, Red Planet, coming to you once again with another video. No rights to the video or music, strictly for educational purposes only. Let's listen to Doppler 7 talk about this asteroid or comet that's supposed to be coming within our atmosphere onto Earth. Let's see what he had to say, Israel, because we all know that is not going to happen. But let's listen to it anyway.
This is Doppler 7, and for those unaware, we have two big celestial events going down here within the next month or so. One begins with a bright comet that is approaching us. This is Comet Atlas. It has just emerged from behind the sun, and they thought it was going to fall apart, and it's not. So this is going to become very bright in the weeks ahead. It's at a plus magnitude right now, but they're saying that it could go to a negative magnitude here around October 9th. And what that means is that the comet could be visibly seen in broad daylight. So somewhere around the 9th, the sun's...
If you see it in the... excuse me. If you see it in the broad daylight, it's already in our atmosphere heading to hit Earth. How is something that comet supposedly supposed to come from space, break through the barrier of our globe planet, so what they call, onto the Earth and hit the Earth? We know that you can't get even through the firmament for even anything like that to happen. And already predicting on when it's supposed to happen on the 9th of October. So you gave it a date on when it's going to take place, right? It's crazy. Because we already know, Israel, that if it's a comet hitting the Earth, okay, it's just up there within the atmosphere waiting to happen. Ready to fall. Ready to just pound the Earth. Right? Just pound the Earth. Because it's definitely not coming through the firmament onto Earth. It's not doing that, Israel. So I don't know why Doppler 7 is even saying that.
Forward scattered sunlight is going to be hitting the dust of this thing, and it's really going to brighten it up in the sky. So mid-October, going to be very visible for people to see. Then we have another event. We have what they're calling a second moon, or...
If this is the second moon, Israel, it's because they did it. This is something they done. They created this second moon because there's only one. There's only one that we know of. And that's the one the Creator put when he was doing creation. That's it. That's it, Israel. That's it. This, what they call the second sun, is what they created. How they created it, we don't know. But this is what they created. So it's going to come through the barrier of our planet onto Earth. And we all going to see it till what? November sometime. So they're predicting even how long it's going to be here. Come on, Israel. It's not happening. This is something they created. Like supposedly they supposed to have created the second sun. So people on TikTok is going around making videos saying that they're seeing 2 suns in the sky or 3 suns in the sky. Now you're seeing a second moon. How did they create a second moon, Israel? How did they create a second moon? That's what I don't understand. How they creating a second moon? That is what's crazy. But nevertheless, this is what they're doing. To lead us to believe a second moon is coming to the planet. For everybody, making itself visible for all us to see until November. And then it's supposed to go away, supposedly, this is what they're saying, till sometime next year, where it'll show its face again. Because if you're making a second moon, you can have it show whenever you get ready if you are in control over it. You can dictate when it shows up and when it leaves. Just like you do the fake clouds. I knew it was only be a matter of time before they do a fake moon and fake stars and fake sun. Everything with them is fake.
Or a mini moon event that's taking place. This is an asteroid that's coming in. This 2024 PT5, which is larger than any other so-called mini moon that we've seen. This thing is set to come into our orbit, and it's very odd. It's going to revolve around Earth in a horseshoe shape from September 29th all the way to November 25th, around Thanksgiving. That's very interesting. The characteristics of this thing, the way that it's coming in, what it's doing, how long it's hanging out before it decides to take off. We're going to keep an eye on this. If I get any images or anything like that, I'll share them. If you guys got anything, let me know. Dabu7@yahoo.com. I'll try to share it, get it out there.
If it's anything that's going to hit this earth, Israel, it's only because they've done it. Now, we all know that they can knock out the power grid anytime that they get rid of lights out. They can do a second moon. That they can do anything. Now they're saying a comet is supposed to hit the earth. Comet Atlas. And I remember maybe last year, year before last, this was supposed to have hit the earth. Comet Atlas. Remember? Remember Rapper News did a video on it. Comet Atlas was supposed to have hit the earth. This million-mile long debris field of comets was supposed to pound the earth. Do y'all remember? Now they're saying now, 2024, 3 or 4 years later, or maybe 2 years later, or 3 years later, here it comes now, Comet Atlas. It's now supposed to pound this earth. Comet Atlas is supposed to now pound the earth. Right? It's supposed to come through our atmosphere. Break the protecting barrier, come through, and pound the earth. Now, is he bringing friends with him? Because something that big always got a debris field with it. Always got comments following it. Because the last one, a couple years back, was supposed to have comets coming with it. And this comet was supposed to have been humongous. Comet Atlas, remember? It was supposed to be big. Now they're saying this year. This is why I say you can't believe everything that they say. Now they're talking about a second moon is supposed to be visible. And we're supposed to see it. Even in the daytime. Israel. When we know the moon only comes out at night. Help me to make sense of this situation. Help me to make sense of this, Israel. Because right now it's not making any sense. Whether it comes in the daytime or whether it comes at night, whether we see the comet in the daytime or whether we see it at night. The whole point is, Israel, this is their doing. Because this is how desperate they become. This is how desperate they got. So they liable to actually do anything. So I don't put it past them for them to do this. This second son, Israel, this is their doing. This is what they created. This is what they're doing. So now, what is the second son actually supposed to do? Heat the earth up, be bright up in the sky, cause some type of catastrophe. What? What is it supposed to do? Or just sit there and just show itself? to say we got a second moon in the sky. Like we got 3 or 4 suns in the sky. When we all know it, that's what they did. Because there's only one sun and one moon. And from the looks of it, is it going to be a small moon? Is it going to be bigger than the moon? Is it going to be bright at night? Is it going to be brighter than the moon we see every day? What is it going to do? What is it going to have planets behind the moon like you see at night with your binoculars or a telescope? What's it going to do? I want to know, what is it going to do? Or is it just there for just show and tell only? For just to say, yeah, we seen it, ooh and ah, and then what else? What comes after that? You're going to make fake stars in the sky? What are the stars going to do? Because plenty hell, we already know. Nibiru heating this earth up and causing all type of problems, making itself visible in the sky, and everybody sees it. So I sure like to know what this second moon we're going to get this year, because we only got a few more months and the end of this year is over. What is it going to have? What problems is it going to bring? What problems are they going to make and say that the moon done it? That's what we like to know, Israel. So don't let them fool you into thinking that this second moon is actually supposed to do something, because it ain't supposed to do anything. Nor is this comet. They're supposed to come through our atmosphere and hit the earth. Because they said this a couple years ago and nothing happened. Israel.
As well. And join me for the live streams where I'm covering stuff like this in greater detail. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern. Hope to see you guys there. I'll leave links below. Make sure to subscribe. Eyes to the skies.
And to love, Israel.